All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. So welcome to you guys for coming. Awesome. So we're going to talk about, today you're going to learn more about It Works Global. You're going to be educated on it and hopefully walk away with some awesomeness, hopefully, right?
Yeah, be able to talk more about your product, more about the opportunity, and I guess be more confident about what we have, because that's what it's all about. We know, Liz and I know that we have something that's number one, of value, number two, something that other people need to know about, and number three, I guess, something that can change your life and the world. So
yeah, so we're going to introduce ourselves to you guys. We're John and Liz Enter. We're from Nicollet, so not too far away. Okay, awesome.
So.
Yeah, and we've been doing this for about almost 4 years. This October, this fall will be 4 years. And we're just going to share a little about our story. So we actually started, about 4 years ago, and at that time, we were a WIC family. We were a government aid family, every possible government aid we had, and we lived paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, and at the time, I had my own construction business. On and off building. This would have been 23 years already that I've been in the building business. So it's been a lot of years. And, quite frankly, I'm 41, and the years have been catching up with me. Hard labor, blue-collar job. And as I'm raising my family, I found that though I like to help people build their homes and their dreams, I simply was unable to, welcome guys, I simply was unable to provide enough finance for my family, my growing family, and enough time to be there with the family that we were raising. So that kind of put us into a position where we were really looking for something that would give us time and freedom.
Right. So, for me, I was really struggling health-wise. So I really started this business after my mom had a stroke, about 59 years old. She was 59 when she had a stroke, and that really woke me up. There was something that said, you know what? I'm overweight, I'm not doing so hot, so I really need something for me. So I really started about 4 years ago with It Works products. And the first product was the rack, which we're going to talk about. That was the catalyst product that absolutely took me off the couch to living my life again, truly. So I started this business truly for just myself, my own personal needs of wanting to gain more energy, get off the couch, stop feeling down in just survival mode throughout every single day. So that's really why I started this business. And what we found, like John said, is that we really needed the income opportunity as well, because we were struggling.
Yeah, and so, going 4.5 months into the business, we got totally stoked. She got stoked about a product that was really a microwave product. I know Comfort, when you tried it the first time, after that first, 2 days, about 48 hours, you're like, whoa, it's really working. So a microwave product, which really got us excited. And then we started using the other products, like Greens are a favorite, and some of the other ones. And what we found was we were so excited about the product that within 3 months, we had the 60 loyal customers. And we had that $600 bonus from that extra $3,000 in BV that we were getting just from that. Now, fast forward a little bit more, she went to her first conference. We still didn't really have the money at the time. It cost us about $1,000 at the time to send one person. By the time you had meals, flights, hotels, all that stuff. But people had been telling us all the time that conference was the magic sauce. And so I said, we can't afford for both of us to go. I'm going to stay back with the kids. We need to get you on that plane. So, literally crying, she left and went on a flight. We hadn't flown too many times yet in our young lives.
All by myself.
And so getting down to conference changed everything. She got it. She listened to the stories. She saw them firsthand. She saw the heartbeat of the company, and literally came back. And within about 11 months of starting.
Well, if you take the 4 months, about 8.5.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
We went diamond, double, and triple. And for me, double in that time. So that changed everything. And we're gonna have a little segment later on about belief and what your potential is. So remind me when we get to there. We're gonna come back to this a little bit.
Yeah. So today, what does our life look like? I was a previous teacher. We have 3 kids. So today, our life looks like freedom. It's not so much about the finances, but the freedom. It is so amazing to be able to say that we can choose what we do, with whom we do it, where we are, and what's the last one? I don't even know, but it's freedom.
And when we want to do it.
Right. It's just amazing to be able to do that. And we're impacting lives as we're doing this. So that's what's really exciting. We're sharing the business opportunity and the health products with others so that they too can improve their lives. So we're going to get right into
I'm going to see if
the
I can
party
knock
pack.
down the front lights.
Yes. All right. All right.
How's
Can you
that?
guys see
Pretty
okay?
good? Not
There's
bad.
2 screens to look at. So if I'm kind of shaping out this first one. So we're going to start with, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? Raise your hand if you guys have tried the crazy wrap thing. Are you a guest? Yeah. Did you want to try wrap? What was that? Okay, all right, awesome. Okay, so for those of you who have tried a wrap, how did it feel when you put it on? Cold? Tingly? Some people get hot. Would you get hot?
Hot
Okay.
first.
All right, so many different feelings with that wrap. And the wrap really was the product. Hopefully you can see on the Zoom. Go ahead and make sure people see on the Zoom too that we're live streaming. So the wrap, this is a dry dock wrap. This does not have the botanical cream on it like you would have if your wraps are coming yet. So really, this is the product that got me off the couch. Why? Because it was microwave. It wasn't like, it didn't take long to put a couple wraps on and see a difference. And then all of a sudden I was like, wow, I want to exercise and I want to eat healthier because I see what's happening with the wrap. So that's an awesome thing too. And you can customize it. John can show the different ways on how you can actually customize the wrap. Come on, click it.
Come on, technology. What's going on here?
Let me just keep talking, John.
Keep going.
So tighten, tone, and firm is what the wrap does. And you can put it anywhere from the chin to the toes. So literally you can cut this thing up however you want. Most people cut it right down the center. And as you can see on the slide, you can do arms, back legs. Spring is coming up, right? Dresses, tank tops, that kind of thing. You can do, if you want to do more of your side areas, the love handles if you're trying to work on. You can do inner thigh, you can do outer thigh, you can do knees, you can do calves, you can do your back. I mean, you literally can put this thing wherever you want to tighten, tone, firm. And also, I guess we shouldn't go too far ahead. We'll go to that with the next slide. But let's talk a little bit about the facial.
Okay. So we have, I love this because first of all, you gotta get the camera too. First of all, you guys love the facial because, again, it's customizable to your face. I know when we were first wrapping some of our first people, were like, well, what if I want to wrap my face? And I'm like, well, let's see, it's the cellophane on your face and poking holes. No, they've got a specific product just for that. And then it doesn't have the same properties in it as the wrap does. So the wrap is going to actually break down those fat cells, and this is going to nourish, it's going to lift, it's going to give you diminished wrinkles, fine lines, and all around nourishment for your face.
Mm-hmm. And you can facial every single day. Wrap you can only do every 3 days. So we're going to talk about, when we get to our system to the right on the table, the wrap, remove, reboot. So you can actually wrap every 3 days, no sooner. And I actually like to do once a week. I feel like my system's a little slower. So I feel like when I wrap, it actually is continuing to work for a whole week before I put the next one on. So that's definitely something I'm into. Drinking of water is huge. If you wrap, you need to drink half your body weight in ounces of water. So step on the scale if you haven't lately. Check out how much you weigh, divide that in half, and that's how many ounces of water you need wrapping day. So your total 3 days until you put the wrap on again, and you're going to do the exact same thing. And did you know that you're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces anyways, no matter if you're wrapping or anything? People are like, really? I have to drink half my body weight? I'm like, did you know you're supposed to be doing that no matter what? So that is huge, very, very key to getting the best results. I tell people, don't drink the water, don't put a wrap on. You're not going to get the best results if you don't drink the water. So make sure you do that.
And so don't forget either, everybody likes these things, and everybody likes an app, right? So don't forget that our company just came out with the Wrap app, and I love this thing because it's a reminder. It literally sets timers. It reminds you to take pictures, and it's great for your clients because let's face it, we as distributors, as we're growing, we know a lot of information. But our clients sit in a rack room with us for 45 minutes or an hour, and they leave, and they're like, what did she say about that, and how long, and how every often, and so what this does is it actually leads you right through. I love it. And the other day I was talking with her on the phone, and the thing whistled at me, and she's like, what was that? And I'm like, oh, it's reminding me to drink my water, or it's reminding me to take my picture. So I love that.
Yeah, so definitely if you have space and it's a free app, go look for the It Works Wrap app and download that because that is an awesome thing. Are you going to say something, Sarah?
Oh,
Okay, awesome, cool. Is there a shape, like is it?
I'm just trying to see it.
Oh,
Right
cool.
there.
Cool. Okay.
Am I in front of it? Oh, I'm in front of it. I'll stand forward a little bit.
Okay, awesome, okay.
Standing off the screen.
So, John, next screen. So again, the wrapping, only 45 minutes, you leave it on your skin. Okay, so next screen here is, next slide is, this is what it does, okay guys? It tightens, tones, and firms the skin in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite, and it should say stretch marks, because I wrapped someone yesterday in the bathroom of Panera, and we saw her before, and then after 45 minutes went into the bathroom, we could see that her stretch marks were diminished on the side here. So that's a total bonus besides the cellulite, but besides the tightening, toning, and firming, and lifting, and all that crazy jazz. It gives you fast and lasting results from a botanically based formula. I say that 10 times fast, right? So fast and lasting results. We typically say, do a box of full treatment of wraps, because 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment, and 12 is a transformation. So I ask people, what do you want? Do you just want a little treat? Do you want a treatment, or do you want to transform your wherever you're wrapping? And that's the amount of wraps that you should be doing,
I love that example too, because I was actually doing a vendor event a couple weekends ago, and a lady came up and she's like, yeah, I really want to try it. I've been so excited. I've been seeing it on Facebook. And the girl that I was working with was about to sell her a wrap. And I said, well, I explained just that fact. I said, 1, you have to remember, it is a sample. All right. And if you want to have a full treatment, you can do 4. But if you want to transform your body, I would get all 12. And she was like, I want to transform my body. So she signed up for the 3 months of transformation.
At 40% off.
40% off.
Awesome.
So remember that if you're not offering this to your clients, they're not going to know to ask you for it. Okay?
Okay, so then the bottom part says it's only available through It Works independent distributors. So you cannot find this product anywhere but through It Works independent distributors. That makes us very special. You can't find this product anywhere. It's just through us. So that's awesome. Next slide, John. Okay, that's my before and after picture, which has been a huge transformation and amazing health journey for me. Okay, next slide. This awesome new It Works system. How many have tried it? Okay, are on it right now? So not yet, you two? Okay, sweet. So right now it is a promotional price right now of $147. So this may not always be this price. So this is a really awesome thing. I just signed up a person the other day on this, another one that wants to do the system, because depending on what you really want, you know what I mean, what you're trying to make over, then, this is a great start, and it gives you quite a bit of product for a really great price. Basically, you get the shaker cup for free. So this is the awesome shaker cup, which I love, because who's busy? We're all busy. We're on the go, and how many times do we say, I didn't take my greens today. I didn't get my ThermoFit in. I'm just so busy. Well, guess what? Those excuses are gone, because you have 2 containers that are actually hooked onto this puppy to put your different products that are a part of your It Works system. Did you know there's even a hidden compartment in the top one to put a third thing? Sweet. So very awesome. So you're getting your water in, because you need to be drinking half your body weight. You're taking your greens every single day. You're doing your ThermoFit. If you've got fat fighters, you can stick those in the top. So if you know you're splurging in a day and you're going out to eat and on the run, take your fat fighters. So totally awesome, brilliant, smart thing on It Works' part to think on the go and still get your health in every single day. So you get the awesome shaker bottle. You get the new cleanse. Who's tried the new cleanse? Woo, woo. So very awesome. So what the cleanse is, so wrapping is the first step, right? You wrap every 3 days. The second step, if you're writing some things down, is removing. So what does remove mean? It means for 2 days out of an entire month, We are asking you to not eat processed junk food and replace it with healthy, clean eating foods. So we are asking you to make sure that you do that. So you're going to remove the junk, the processed junk food, the stuff that when you look on the back of the box, you cannot pronounce anything. You're removing the junk and you're replacing it with clean eating whole foods. And the awesome thing is when you go into our website, like you just became a little customer, right? You can actually go into your website and you can look up the It Works system and it will give you a printout of even telling you, okay, don't remove these things and here are some ideas for adding these in instead, replacing the bad, okay? And within those 2 days, guys, the cleanse is 2 bottles for 2 days. So before breakfast, I drink a full bottle. I shake it up. It's liquid. It actually, for those of you who have tasted it, how would you describe the cleanse to our guests? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys can still smell it. Does it mean it's been used? But pass it around and you can smell it. It kind of smells, it's kind of spicy like she said, but it's kind of like really tart. Like the back of right here makes me go, ooh, like tart. But I think it's absolutely delicious. So 1 before breakfast, 1 before supper. So twice a day. Did you hear that you get to eat? Once before breakfast and once before supper. Usually with a cleanse, you don't get to eat for 2 days. You have to totally fast. With this, you can actually eat. But again, you're choosing better quality foods over the junk foods during this time. So,
not to mention, white pants approved. Everybody likes to talk about that. You don't have to worry about chasing to the bathroom, and it's not going to keep you from for some of the people that I've sold the cleanse to, I've said, they ask me when's the best time to do everything. How do I get myself on, protocol going? And I'm like, well, you might want to, if you're busy all week long, then start with the cleanse on the weekend so that you can get everything in.
Yes, you want to drink plenty of water. Why? Because again, this is a just like the wrapping, you are detoxifying, but the difference between this cleanse and other cleanses is this is actually, guys, help me out, a cellular nutritional cleanse. So that means there is no running to the bathroom. That means you actually can feel really good while you are cleaning out. So you're not only is it nourishing your body and giving your body the nutrition it needs in your cells, but it's also removing and it's gentle. So it's really an awesome thing. And like I said, you can do this actually every week if you want. They suggest once a month. No more than once a week. But if you really know you're backed up and full of lots of toxins, there's some different symptoms that people have put on Facebook saying, if you have these symptoms, feeling foggy, super tired. What are some other ones, guys? Bloated, backed up, all those things. Then you kind of know it's time to cleanse, to get rid of. And some of you might think, why eat healthfully? But I'll tell you this from environmental, and the hairspray, the shampoo, the deodorant, all those things that you put on your body are toxins. The water you drink is not perfectly purified, so you're always bringing in toxins. Right. So you always need to get rid of toxins.
Don't forget, your skin is your biggest organ on your body. A lot of people forget that. So your body is constantly, whether it's through liquids or just the air of the environment around us, it's constantly sucking up. It's basically being a filter, if you want to say it that way, which when you consider what's out in the environment, that might not be such a good thing.
Yeah. All right. So remove 2 days. Bad food, cleanse during those 2 days. And the last step of the It Works system that we're offering, oh, there you go, John. You got the 4?
Yep.
Okay, the next slide. Is the last part is reboot. So wrap, remove, reboot. So what does it mean to reboot? It means to take your daily greens, and this is the on the go, the actual tub you get. Maybe go back a slide. Go back a slide. Is the cute little, so you get 2 scoops for 30 days. This one is the one I love. I love the on the go because it's easy to just put it in your purse, have it at work, whatever.
Basically, the only reason they give you the canister instead of these is so that you can put it in your bottle, in your shaker bottle. Yeah. But you can do whatever you want. It's easier to slip the packet in your pocket than do that road.
So greens, what do, guys? They alkalize, balance, detoxify. So what are some really awesome results that you're going to get from greens? I'm going to tell you, energy. You're going to be less sick. So if you're one that tends to get sick all the time, like right now, spring is coming, people start getting sinus infections. Why? Because there's mold in the air, because the snow's melting, and all that starts happening. So definitely the greens are going to help with getting you through the crazy seasonal changes and just taking more of it. So as soon as you feel like a sore throat coming on, or some sickness, I tell people to double, if not triple up on triple up on the greens. Also, do you guys know about pH balancing at all? We're going to quickly talk through this, because I like people to kind of be educated on what's going on and know what kind of our products are doing. So if some of you know this, in the summertime, you know, a swimming pool, if the pH balance gets off, what happens to the swimming pool? Like if the chlorine levels are too low, or what happens?
Crazy. What happens to the pool?
Green.
It gets green, right?
Green, right? It gets really bad color. Mildew starts to grow on the bottom and the sides. That is exactly what happens inside your body. Did you know that? So if your pH balance gets off, you can be way too acidic, or you can be way too alkaline. So these greens help to bring your body back in balance and function, so your organs are functioning as they should. So that's what these do. And it's a light detox every day. It's an immune booster. So like our kids, they take them every single day. John and I take them every single day. If you don't love the powder, like, you know, in the water, you can put it in applesauce. You can put it in yogurt. You can put it in whatever. Put it in a smoothie. Put it in a protein shake. I don't care. Just get it down.
Or for kids, sometimes they like it sweeter, so we put it right on their tongues. They don't even like to drink a whole glass of water in the morning with it, so it's fun dip on the tongue. Right, Liam?
Yeah, they go right, and they have green all in their teeth. But listen to this fact. Our kids have not, they went to the dentist and they didn't have any cavities. So I really I'm really like, I wonder if when they put the greens in their mouth and it gets all between their teeth, that's actually pH balancing, because your teeth can have the acidity in your gums and in your teeth. I'm convinced that it's the greens. Seriously, because that's awesome. Usually kids, you know. So greens are amazing. I'm going to say before anything, be on greens. If you live and you have breath in your lungs, be on greens first. I think that's huge. Okay, so rebooting besides the daily greens is your ThermoFit. And ThermoFit actually revs up your metabolism. So it's actually, every time you take one, you can actually burn an extra 200 some calories every time you take it. So I know for you guys, maybe you can help me out, those that take this, but most people take it like, you know, maybe with breakfast and maybe with lunch, or maybe a mid-afternoon snack or mid-morning snack, and then they go work out. Because this actually will boost up your metabolism, and you'll sweat double the amount too. Like when I work out, I sweat like buckets, because this is a metabolism booster. Okay, and it's also an appetite suppressant. So you'll notice you won't crave as much when you take it. It also gives you energy. Hey, Kristen, it gives you energy, extra energy. So anybody want to say anything about ThermoFit while we're on this? Any testimonies?
Don't leave it on your tongue for any amount of time.
Don't choke on it.
Don't choke on it.
No.
So it has to
have plenty of fluid to get it down.
Take a little bit of food with it. Don't take it on it.
Can you grind it up and use it as a seasoning?
Yeah.
Good idea.
So it does have a super hot pepper blend, the hottest pepper there is. And it's called Capsamax is the blend. So it really heats up. It doesn't burn when you swallow it down or in your belly. It's not going to bother that. But you can smell it when you pull it out. It smells like a cayenne pepper kind of with a raspberry kind of flavor to it. So it's awesome. It works great. And it helps lose weight. So that's a cool one. Okay, did we talk about everything in the system? I think we did.
Yes.
So, is there any product, I'm going to talk quickly about a product I love besides the system that I have personal testimony to. Am I still on the video thing? I'm not sure. Okay. Confianza. So this one is for anti-stress. So anybody got stress in their life? Stress, yeah. Anxiety, depression. I mean, I think everybody, if we were to go to the doctor or nurse, they'd say a lot of people are on medications for feeling overwhelmed and having depression. So this is an actual all-natural supplement that you actually can take that will help you with, it actually works in your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands are the things that just kind of burn out a lot of times.